Okay, I'm back again. Having embarrassed myself, spending more than 2 hours figuring out how to sign on with an SSH key. That's life. I'm back to the original purpose, but I'm just going to update this now. So I'm going to find, once again, where my URL is for my stream. So go to my channel. Where's my channel? There it is. That was kind of odd. All right, and here's the actual video now. So I'm gonna find. I'll just remove. Okay, so we'll go back into. Okay, 2 hours figuring out how to sign in. I am now restarting. All right, that's the URL. Restarting. Okay, so, and the funny thing is, even though I advertise these, people don't watch them. So, yeah, I just watched an episode, the final episode for Series 16 of Taskmasters. I'm still feeling a little bit humorous. Yeah. So, why isn't that streaming? It should be streaming. It is streaming. It's just the YouTube live control panel doesn't seem to be recognizing that. But I'm pretty sure I'm streaming. I really don't understand this YouTube control panel. Let's make it really small. And select. Oh, I see. Select stream. There we go. Refresh. Alright. Okay, well, we'll just assume that this is working. There we go. Alright. How weird is that? So, am I even in the right place? Yes, I am. Okay, good. Okay, so where were we? We were way back in the original stages of, whoops, not this one, installing Authentik for authentication and single sign-on. So we needed to create a replica of that platform, and that's where we were. And we had created the platform and set it up with an SSH key so we could log in. Now this test platform I don't need anymore. So let's go back to the Cloud Console. Let's delete the test platform that I was playing with because I don't need it. Delete. Delete. Keep the, oh no, we don't need this at all. This is irreversible. Name of the resource test. Delete server. It's gone. Well, it will be gone. Okay, and now we'll go back to the Cloud Console again, and we're going to delete this project. And yep. Okay. All right. Now we'll go into Authentik. Here's our server, which I called base server. I believe I can still log into that. Well, I am logged into that, but let's try it again from scratch just to make sure. So this is the IP. And so we'll open up PowerShell SSH dot dash I and ID. I've almost got these memorized now, right? RSV new. Oh, I might not even. Okay, root at that. Now it's not. Yeah, it's still going to let me in. So, okay, good enough. I'm in. And if you want to know how that worked, go look at my previous video. Or look at the Blogger article that I wrote on how to get in. Yeah. So that was some morning. Okay, so anyhow, let's continue where we were. So I need to find, here we go. Creating your own OER Foundation style Libre self-hosting infrastructure with Docker Compose, etc., etc. Okay, so we created our virtual private server. Okay. So we're here. To check what user you are, type who am I? Who am I? I am root. I am Groot. I am root. Oh, there's an association I had never noticed before. Okay. Okay. So, now that you're logged in, it's worth doing an upgrade of your server's Ubuntu system. So, yeah, we don't need the sudo, we just need apt upgrade update. So we'll do apt update first. And that should be fairly quick, I think. It just updates the apt app. Oh, a little less quick than I thought it would be. Okay, and while it's doing that, I'll just copy this. Apt dist upgrade. Alright, it's done. And do we want to continue? Yes, we do. So, usually the user will have the ability, okay, I could have just used sudo. Alright. So, progress 74%. So it's just updating all of my different packages. So anytime you set up a server, you should do this. Oh, I had a viewer and I was about to say hi to them, but then they left. New kernel available. Huh. I'll just hit enter. I'll just hit OK. Ooh. All right, well that was different. We'll just keep going without really knowing what happened there. Sudo apt install etc keeper and git. Oops, I keep getting this. Let's just close that so I don't hit that again. All right, so let's do that. And yes. So this is the etc keeper. This is still doing this. Let's read this. Oh, I should consider rebooting, I see. Okay. Services should be restarted. Okay. All right, we're gonna reboot. Oops, it'll kick us out, but then we should be able to log in quickly, depending on how fast I can type reboot. All right, so it's just restarting now. We're going to give it a few seconds to restart. I type RSV, not SSH. Okay. RSA new. Okay. And let's hit enter. And it should just log me in, and it has logged me in. Okay, good. And now let's rerun this command, because I don't think it installed Git. Well, I can just test Git. Oh no, it installed Git. Okay. Okay. Key variables for your VPS. Okay, so here's the list of variables you'll need to know to complete the rest of this terminal. Okay, so let's just get this all assembled now. Copy, and we'll just put that in a separate document. So I like to use Note tab for stuff like this. Okay, so IPv4. Yeah, this will save me going here always. And I don't. So the latter can be ignored. I don't really care about it either. The domain name. Now remember, we created a domain name before, which I called base.downs.ca. Authenticating SMTP details. Hey, boy. Okay, well, we don't have any of these things. So I'm just going to leave this here for now, and we'll leave it to one side, and we'll keep going. All right. So this is required so your services can send emails to users, crucial things like etc., etc. Now I do have your email, VPS username. Okay. We'll worry about that later. Okay, get your domain lined up. We have done that. Okay, editing files. We're going to be editing quite a few files via the command line. If you're new to this, I recommend using the Nano text editor. So let's see if Nano works. Oops, Nano. Yes, Nano works fine. Okay. And then subsequent references to edit. Okay, so we're just going to do that. I don't know why we did that. So that subsequent references to edit will invoke your preferred editor. Let's see if that's true. And it does. Okay. See, this is one of these things. Wait, why are we doing this? Right? Okay. Echo edit. So edit's just a variable name, and it stands for user bin nano. Yeah. Okay. Set up an unprivileged user for yourself. You should be able to test that your A and AAAA records have been set correctly. I don't even know what those are. Oh, these are for the A record. Oh, and the IPv6 is the AAAA record. Okay. Logging into your server via SSH using your domain name rather than the IPv4 address. So let's check that. We'll exit and we'll try to log into base.downs.ca. And yes. And we're in. Good. Okay, so my A record is working. Okay, so this has nothing to do with the headline that we just got, but okay. This will log you into the first server as it did the first time. It's not considered good practice to access your server as root. True. It's a good idea to create a separate non-root user who has sudo privileges and the ability to log in via SSH. If you're currently logged in as root, which I am, you can create a normal user for yourself via replace VPS username with your chosen username. Okay. In your case, I'll use u equals Dave. Okay. So, oh, I see. U equals VPS username. Okay, that's, again, we're using these variables here so we don't have to type out the name. I could just, add user downs, SSH, which would add me to these groups, right? But we're going to use the, again, why? Why do it this way? It's less clear. So, downs, okay, and then now I can do all these four at once, I guess. All right. Okay, adding new group downs, 100 new user downs with group downs. Oh, yeah. Add user downs. Okay. New password. All right, you can't know this password, so I won't show it to you. There we go. All right, and we'll put in some information for me, like my full name, room number, work phone, home phone, other. Yes. Okay. And these groups do not exist. Huh. Add user downs SSH. The user downs does not exist. Why? Was it? Oh, I made it lowercase. Okay. Add user downs SSH. The group SSH does not exist. And neither do any of the other groups. He didn't say we have to make these groups anywhere, did he? No. So that could be a problem later. So, okay. After which you need to rerun your edit command. All right, well, let's see what happens. So, SU $U again. So now I'm in as downs, okay. So we'll run our edit command. And again, we're just defining the variable edit as nano. And now run, why are we, okay, yeah, these are the authorized keys. Okay, so SSH keygen. Okay, so let's see. Well, we'll run the command. Generating public-private RSA key pair. Okay. And then edit. My home directory dot SSH authorized keys. All right, and I see nothing. And in that file, copy and paste without spaces your current computer's public SSH key. Okay, so my current computer is the one I'm on, and my SSH key that I'm using is ID RSA new pub, right? So it's the public key. So there it is. I'll copy it. Never publish your private key anywhere. Okay, and now I'll paste it. And save and close the file. Control X, save, authorized keys. All right, so I've saved my public key from this computer into the authorized keys for edit. Okay, and then leave the SU state back to the super user. Okay, so I'll type exit. And back to being root again. So now I should be able to SSH without needing to enter a password. Let's see if that's true. Okay, so let's see. New edition of PowerShell. SSH base.downs.ca as downs. And it asks for a password. Yeah, right. See, I knew it wouldn't work. So, let's go into cd.ssh. Let's try this. SSH I to specify, and then what was it? ID RSA new, and then downs. Oh, right. Jeez. I was doing it wrong before. Okay. SSH downs at base.downs.ca. That might work. And it did. Oh, right. Okay, so now, I wonder if I can SU. No. And I'll bet you I can't do sudo either. Sudo password for downs. No. And that's because the groups failed, right? Because there's no password. Oh yeah, no, there is a password. Ah. All right, it does work. Okay, but I had to type in my password. Okay, but not my root password, just my regular password. Okay. All right, so you have to remember that regular password. So, but you can't log in. I don't think you can log in. Maybe you can. I don't know. Probably you can, right? You can't log into root with a password because root has no password, but you can log into Downs because Downs will have a password. Okay. So, I'll stay in here as Downs even though I'm not in any of these groups because these groups don't exist. I don't like that. I don't like that I made these groups, or I tried to add the user and these groups didn't exist. That seems wrong to me. All right. Configure the VPS. All right. So let's try messing around here, configuring the VPS. So let's just make that text a bit bigger. Okay. So let's do the time zone and pick the appropriate time zone. Okay, so we'll do this. And now we're going to pick Europe and we're going to pick Brussels. Why? Just because. Okay. Local time 2037 in Brussels. Is it really? Oh yeah, 6 hours difference. Okay. Okay, configure your firewall. Not doing this could lock us. First, we'll enable the use of SSH through the firewall. Okay. All right. Now, we'll also enable data transfer to the internal to the VPS Docker virtual network and IP range that it uses for Docker. So Docker 0 and the local address 172.0.0.0/8. Okay, 0/8 means from 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So any of the home domains. Okay, so those rules are updated. Now we'll enable forwarding from internal network interfaces as required for Docker containers to be able to talk to the outside world. So we're going to edit this file, UFW, basically is what we're doing. So let's see what this looks like. This should have worked. We'll rerun this just in case. Edit. Okay, and now sudo $edit tc default UFW. Okay, I guess we had not defined edit. Okay, so let's make this a bit bigger. Okay, so come back down here. So default forward policy will be accept. So what that means is if we get a request that comes in, if we want to forward it to something else, to say a different port or something, we'll accept that. So we'll find that. There it is. And so we'll hash that out. FAULT default input. Oops, that's not the one we were doing. It's this one down here, default forward policy. Default forward policy, make sure that's spelled correctly, equals quote accept. All right, and we'll save that, Control X, yes, and it saved it just fine. Cool. Now we have to edit the system control configuration file. So okay, so sudo edit. I think I can just cut and paste that. Let's see. Alrighty. Yep. Okay, so net uncomment, remove the oh, there we go, up here, remove this. Okay, remove that and remove that. Forwarding equals 1. Good. Let's save that. Oops. Okay, he did not say to save that, but I assume we need to save that. Control X, Y, enter, and now we're going to restart the system network daemon, which handles all of these roles. So we'll do that, and I guess that worked. On older systems, we would have done sudo service networking restart, but this isn't an older system. Okay. Now we have to enable the default UFW firewall to start at boot time to keep your machine relatively safe. So we'll edit the UFW, Ubuntu firewall file, configuration file. There it is, and we'll change enabled to yes. YES, and set the enabled, near the top. Okay, I guess we're saving this now. Control X, yes. Okay, and now we'll enable it. So this is starting up the firewall. Let's see if I feel more secure after this. Command may disrupt existing SSH connections. It should not. Okay, firewall is active and enabled on system startup. Very good. Okay, install the Nginx. Okay, this is the little server that will answer requests and reroute them to wherever they go. So install Nginx. So we're going to install Nginx full. We're going to install Let's Encrypt, and we're going to install SSL cert. So let's do that. And yes, yes is the default always. That's what you can tell because it's capital Y. All right. Wonder if I have anybody watching. No, I had one person on for a wee bit, but okay. And now we're going to create firewalls rules to allow the Okay, the Nginx full to be seen externally. And really, aside from SSH, that should be all that's required as far as our firewalls are concerned. All right. You can check your firewalls. Let's check our firewalls. UFWs, firewalls. Oh, no, it says UFW. Not. I wish it just said firewall. But okay, so 22 allow. That's my SSH. The Docker stuff. There we go. Nginx full, good, and then all the same on IPv6 as well. Awesome. Outgoing VPS email. Although it's not absolutely necessary, it's very useful, no kidding, for your server to be able to send out emails like status emails to administrators, etc. Yeah. To do this, we'll set up the industrial strength postfix SMTP server and command line mail client for testing purposes. So let's do that. So this is the postfix server. I've used that before. And BSD mail access, just a single command line so we can test our postfix installation. And so, yes. Ooh. Please select the mail server configuration that best meets your needs. Oh, okay. Select Internet Site with Smart Host. Okay, there it is. Fill in the name. Did I go too fast? No. Fill in the domain name of your server. Base. I don't know. Okay. I think I may have gone too fast. Let's cancel. Oh, no. Okay, let's cancel. Okay. No, this is the only thing I can do, right? So, okay. Internet with Smart Host. Base server. System mail name. Fill in the domain name for your server. Okay, well, I'll just go base.downs.ca. I assume that's right. The SMTP. Base.downs.ca. Oh, okay. You didn't ask for the other one. So this was a bit different from what the instructions said. Okay. The email address to which you want to receive system related messages. I never got that option. Let's try that again. It's already installed. Okay, well, I suppose I can figure it out. Okay, sudo edit etc aliases. Okay. All right. Don't like it when it's not the same. Okay, postmaster root. And then we'll make sure the root points to a real email address. So root, I'll make it my email address. Okay, I assume I have to save this. And then we'll edit postfix relay password. So I'm going to edit SMTP server. Oh, I need the whole line. Okay. In this format. You're obscure. Okay. I just don't know how this is supposed to work. Outgoing VPS mail. I guess you have to have already a place you can send relay. Like to relay is this server would send the email to some other email server that would send it on. But you have to have some other email server that would send it on. I guess. I don't see why it can't just send it directly. Okay, I see the smart host is doing the authenticating SMTP for you. We don't have a smart host to do that for us. It's nice that he does, well, good for him, but I don't have that. I wonder if I can just do it with Google. SMTP relay Google Mail and postfix. Okay, configure postfix. This is on Linode. Okay. So this is probably going to say the same thing, right? Yeah, install. Okay, here's the aliases. The alias for postmaster is root. Root is my email address. For the change to take effect, run the following command. All right. Control. Let's exit out of this first. Let's run this command. Let's see if this. Okay. Did nothing really. I wonder if I sent an email to myself. Let's find out together. Where's my... They changed the email logo. Oh, there we go. So, let's see. Nope. Nothing. Nope, still nothing. So, I did not send an email anywhere. You should receive the email at your email address. If it's not there, check your spam folder. Okay, well, let's do that. Spam. So that's my spam folder. It's not in my spam folder. I just cleared out my spam folder shortly ago, so is it my all mail? No. It has not arrived. So I wonder if I can just do this. Mail S testing. Even my downsets here. Oops, let's put in the right address. And let's not add an extra space for no reason. Interrupt one more to kill letter. Huh. Let's try just typing mail. No mail for downs. Right. Don't think I can do that. There is no password. Yeah. But I wouldn't have received it anyway, so, What a failure. Forwarding system mail. So it should forward it to my address. I don't know. I mean, this should work. I don't know why it doesn't work. We installed postfix. Of your smart host who will be doing the authenticating us. Let's go back to, because we never did find what we were looking for there. Okay. Why does postfix need to use an SMTP relay? Yeah, that's a darn good question. Rather than, okay. Google email servers are pretty picky about what they will handle. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Okay. Okay, here we go. Configure postfix to use Gmail as a mail relay. Okay. Install postfix. apt-get install postfix and mail utilities. Okay, so we already have postfix, but this will also install mail utilities. Sudo yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Second, configure the Gmail. Okay, that's free ABSD. Second, configure Gmail authentication. Postfix configuration files reside in the directory etc postfix. Create or edit the password file. Okay, here we go. Now, right. Sudo nano, etc. There we go. And now we need to add this line. smtp.gmail.com and then the 587 is the port, and then the username and the password. Oh, crap. But my username is Stephen@downs.ca. But Google does it a bit differently now anyways. So, how old is this? It doesn't say. I think it's fairly old. It doesn't say. 62 comments. Are the comments dated? No. None of this is dated. Except for this, 2722. Google's. Okay. So follow the step. Generate an app password for postfix. Yeah, it's the same. Google is moving away from application passwords and requiring use of OAuth. Yeah. Let's see. Google Mail. I wonder if I just have a plain ordinary Gmail account. That's not a URL. Add another account. Yeah, here we go. Downs test 1. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Verify it's me. Downs test 1. Oh, I'm not a robot. Oh, for God's sakes. I don't know. I don't sell. There's a bicycle. Enough. This might work. Might work, might not work. You're signed in. Okay, very good. So that's the address I'll use. And it does have a password. I don't think that will work, but okay, I'll come back here. I think it was just type in the right, username at Gmail, and then the colon, and then my password. Okay, so Downs test 1 at gmail.com, and then colon, and then the password, which I'm not going to show to the world here. Okay. Okay. Exit and save. All right. Now, how do I test this? Oops. Come back home. Gotta go back here. Okay. So, enable less secure apps in Gmail. Okay. Allow less secure apps to access your account. You can turn it back on. Okay, how do I turn it on? This setting is not available for accounts with two-step verification enabled, which this one is. Such accounts require an application-specific password for less secure apps. Find out more. Do we actually find more? No. Okay, here we go. Go to your Google account, go under security, signing into Google, select two-step verification. The bottom of the page, select app passwords. Okay. I remember I've made this work in the past. So go to my Google account. There go my instructions. Oh no, they're still here. Select security. Select two-step verification. Select two-step verification. Somewhere in here. There it is. And I have to enter my password. Oops. To get into that. Oh, but okay. I seem to be back in my Stephen Let Downs account. All right. Enter a name that helps you remember where you'll use the app password and select generate. But I want it to be in that other account. Signed out. I want to sign in. Okay. Okay. Select, okay, go to your Google account and select security. Google account. Go to your Google account. Manage your Google account. That must be it. Select security. Here we go. Oh, two-step verification is off. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's come back here. No, let's go all the way back. Oh, that's too far back. No. La dee da dee da. Oh, it must be over here somewhere. No. Here we go. Let's secure apps. Okay. Less secure apps is off for your account. Okay, here we go. So let's get rid of this. And we'll get rid of this. And get rid of this. Okay, get rid of this. Okay. Okay, turn it back on. Okay. I see. It's telling me. Okay, so let's get this. And we'll close this window. And access the instruction from this account. Can I not access it from this account? Why not? I want to access it from this account. And it pops me into my other account. All right, let's just go to this account. Okay, here we go. Good. Okay, turn it back on. Find out more. Find out more. Well, okay. If less secure apps is off, you can turn it back on. All right, let's try. It's just going to constantly, it takes me back to this page again. All right, let's do the other route. We'll go here, we'll go to sign into my account. Stephen@downs.ca. Yeah, security. And two-step verification. And app passwords. Let's just make sure. Yeah, okay. So, app name, I'm just going to call it base. And to create a new app specific password, type a name for it below, create. Okay. All right, so it's only ever used for this one thing. That's why I didn't mind showing it to you. Okay, now I forget. Okay, create sign in with app passwords. App passwords, okay. verification. The app password is a 16-character code that generates on your device, which I got. Select done. Okay. Use a Google application password. See, because here's the thing. In my configuration, it was like my Google account, colon, and then my application password. But I don't use my Google account when I use an application password. I use something else, and I just forget what that something else is. Let's see. Oh, stupid. How to create and use Google App passwords. Okay, so we've created it. Yeah, okay. So it's my accounts page. Click on security. No, you're just repeating the same thing you just did. For crying out loud. More results. Let's see, I used it for discourse. So, no, that's garbage. How to set it up. Setting up the two-step verification, app passwords, select device. Oops. See now, let's see, app passwords, secure Sally. Host SMTP, username, app password. All right, let's try that. Okay, go X, Y. Oh. Gotta do sudo nano. And now remove what I had before. All right, now again, since the app password is a one-time only thing, so it doesn't matter if you see it. Whoops. Okay, now let's try a mail test. Nothing. And again. Still no mail. I'd forgotten about that single dot on the end of a line. That's the subject. Oh yeah, right. Mail. How did that work? Mail command. I think it was like mail.t mail options subject recipient address. Okay. Okay. No, that should have worked. Yeah, that should have worked. And it did not. So, I don't know how to do this. I can't think of what I'm doing wrong. I mean, because I don't have a mail server. Damn it. If I had my own SMTP server, life would be great. But I don't. Get an SMTP server. Forget Google. Google's crap. Postmark? See, I also have Mailgun. I wonder. Configure. I can't even remember the application I'm using anymore. Postfix. Mailgun. Oh yeah, you have to do all that crap with the yeah. Never mind. I mean, I suppose I could if nothing else, but you have to do a whole pile of crap. Let's see, Postmark. There's an email delivery service. Offers 100 emails a month. That would get me started. Let's go there and see what the story is. Start free trial. All right. These are very frustrating. All right. So, broadcast, triggered one recipient at a time. All right, so it's transactional stream, I guess. Okay, so create a message stream. All right. Call it base. Transactional. All right. Request approval. You can only send you can only send emails to downs.ca. That's fine. Whoops. Let's get back. Let's see if that works. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, let's just put this all together here. All right, from downs at base.downs.ca to Stephen at downs.ca. Message stream base. Copy. Oh, I see. It's got to be the same. All right. Okay. It didn't copy properly. Let's try that again. Copy's really fickle sometimes. Downs is not a sender. Please add and confirm this to be able to use it in the from field. Okay, well then I'll just send one to myself then. Okay. From Stephen at Downs to Stephen at Downs. Okay. That should work. Has not been confirmed as a sender. Okay. Postmark support. Confirm sender signature. Okay, so we've done that. Back to postmark. All right, let's try now. Message okay. And there it is. Okay, that's good. That's very good. That's awesome. All right, so now let's see if I can't make, right, so use postmark. So set up postmark. Is it postfix? I mean, I can't even remember what I'm using anymore. Yeah, it is postfix. All right, set up postfix. Send mail relay postmark. Hotmark. Okay, figure postfix. All right. locate, and then update it with the following settings. Okay, so let's go in here. Well, make sure you have Sazzle Authentication installed first. So, okay. I don't know why copy is just broken right now. Something has interrupted it. It's weird. Okay, Control C, so let's install. Oops, sudo. Okay. Looks like it was already installed. Yeah, it was already installed. Already the newest version. Okay. Okay, so locate and open this file. Postfix main file. So sudo nano that. Okay. SMTP Sazzle Auth enable. Okay, there's a bunch of things here. All right, let's just add all of this then. Oops. All right. Okay. All right, where secret is your API token. Right, so we're going to need an API token. So let's go back to Postmarks. API token. Base. Help. API docs. See, it doesn't say how to get my API token. There's always something, right? Really specific, and still need the API. And then restart postfix. So all right, pricing. API token. Okay, API token. To find, okay, find the API tokens tab within your servers. So Is this my, yeah, my first server? Okay, API token, there we go, API tokens. Right. I'm going to generate another token and bin the first one. Copy it. And now I'm going to put it into that file right here. Static secret C. Do you put it in twice? Or, oh, I see. Secret. Assume you just put it in like static secret and then the. That is weird. Why would you have the word secret there twice? Is there an example? I'm just going to leave this one over here. Right, and we'll pull back and see if we can't find an example. Okay. Okay, so set up postfix postmark. Here we go. I think this is it. Secret. See, secret is twice. Like, I don't get it. Do you put in your secret API token twice? For postmark. Here we go. Postfix. Oh, postmark. This postmark isn't on there. Or postmark. Let's make sure postmark is in my result. No. Looks like you do it twice. I guess. Your server API token here, your server API token here. Do you do it twice? Well, we'll assume that you put it in twice. So that's what I'll do. Crap. So you can't see me, but I'm putting in the API token twice. Okay, Control X, save. All right, so we've saved it. Now let's see if this works. So we'll test it with that string we just saw there. Except we'll make my recipient Stephen at downs.ca. Oh, it's overriding, okay. So let's go back in. I have to edit it off screens because okay, it's overriding something. All right, relay host. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Okay. All right. Control X, Y. Now, I wonder if that ever did work. Nope. Let's try mailing that again. Oh, that's kind of weird. Null message body. Hope that's okay. Yeah, I assume it's okay. And did it show up? Nope. Is it spam? Nope. All mail? Nope. Did not work. Let's open up that postfix server again. That configuration file. Oh, there's a log level at least. I don't know where the log is, but there's a log. Okay, set your smart host to postmark. See, this is all how to do it with cPanel. Yeah. No, I don't want that. Okay, self-hosted application, send email. this is old. Yeah, 2 years ago. See, all this worked before with Google, and then Google changed, as Google does, and then none of this works. All right. But it did send, it did work before when I sent that other one. But I sent it as a curl request is what happened. Message does not contain a valid server token. Well, now it doesn't even work. Huh. Right, because that's what I had used before, but I've changed it to the new one, and which I hid from view. I got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just getting all of these variables into postfix somehow. And right now, I guess they're not in postfix. Configure postfix smart server relay. Okay. No, that's not stupid. How to configure post. Okay. All right. Install postfix. You need to select the mail server type. Okay. Now, the problem is I've installed postfix. This copy is still gone. It's just like weird. Don't know what has blocked that. Yeah, see, if I try to do that, oh, yeah, it's already installed. So maybe I can uninstall or reinstall. Uninstall post. Completely erase it. Okay, yeah. All right. Let's completely erase postfix. Okay, now we're going to install postfix. Okay. Internet with smart host, right? Yes. The mail name is the domain name used to qualify all email addresses. Qualify all email addresses without a domain. Without a domain name. Okay. So we'll just say downs.ca. We'll just do that. Alright, and we'll hit OK. The SMTP relay host is where we're sending it to. The relay host is going to be in our case, postmark. So, oops, okay, so that'll be, here we go. Postmark, relay host, SMTP, postmark, got up 25. So here we are. Okay. Okay. System control, reload, postfix. Okay. Now, locate and open this. And then update it with the following settings. Alright, so we'll do that. Sudo nano this. Oops. Should be a space between sudo and nano. Okay. And now all of this stuff. It's still inside these parentheses. That's interesting. Oh, okay. See, and there it is there again. So I don't need to redo it. Do need to put the secret in twice. So I'm going to copy that and then put it in, and then I'll save this file. So I'll put it in twice here. So you can't see me do that obviously because I don't really want to show you my thingy. Okay, Control X, Y, save. All right. Now I have to restart it. It's not in this instruction, but I saw that briefly go by. Yeah. After modifying, be sure to reload. So sudo systemctl sudo systemctl reload postfix. All right. And oh. etc poster yeah, okay, I don't think I need that. Oh, okay. I'll run this command as well. I probably shouldn't have to, but oh, okay, there's no such file or directory because it's 3 years old, these instructions. All right. Now let's try to send an email. does not appear to have generated an error. It has not shown up here. All right, let's try to find the postfix log. Where are the postfix logs? Var log, mail log. Okay. Var log, mail log. Mail.log. Sudo tail mail.log. Unknown user Stephen. 2156 to downs at base server. Clearly that shouldn't be. Downs at base server. Unknown user Stephen. What a mess. That's giving me more. Getting 100 recent records. Okay, so it starts up here. The image started, refreshing, reloading. Okay, so we've picked up from downs at base server. So base server is obviously wrong. That should be base.downs.ca. But it's going to try to send it anyways to unknown user Stephen. Sender non-delivery notification because it didn't send, but the sender is just wrong. Just gonna see if I can't find the cause of any of these errors in the configuration file. Certificate files are all okay. My host name base server, right? So that should be base.downs.ca. Still not going to help me, but relay host is right. Let's just say my host name is downs.ca. Now let's try to send that email again. And we'll check the logs again. And let's see what we got. Oh, I forgot to refresh or restart the mail server. All right, now let's try to send that email. Now let's look at the logs. And it's exactly the same. Looks like. But with a slightly different time. It's still saying Downs at base server. Set from. Yeah, that might work. Mail conflicting options. No, still doesn't like it. No, didn't like that at all. So I don't think I can just throw a from on there. You see, my problem is when I'm using mail from this account, it is whatever it thinks my account is. It's Downs at and then whatever the server name is, and it still thinks my server is base whatever. Base server. Well, I admit defeat. I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. All right. Just no clue. All right.